I'm Nick.
And together we're Nikki Nick.
Good morning, good evening, and good night.
Alright, today we are going to be reacting to Our Cats by TheOdd1sOut. And I'm really excited because we haven't watched an Odd1sOut video.
I look kind of sad
in a minute.
because the first screen cap is a bunch of graves, so.
Oh gosh, I didn't even put
For
two
Squeaks,
and two together.
Squeaks 2,
that
Killer,
these are
the
old cats.
3 Amigos, Pumpkin Seed, Gumball, and
Buddy.
Bud.
Buddy.
Looks like it would be an
B-U-D-D-Y.
S.
Oh,
I was gonna say Buds.
Buds.
That's Buds.
In his bio, this is how many cats you need to have before you're known as the crazy cat lady. You can have as many cats as you want. Be the crazy cat lady.
They're pretty self-efficient.
They are. Like,
So you can probably have a whole horde.
A horde.
Like 50. I call them. Look at those horde of cats over there. And there's like 50 of them.
Yeah, you can pretty much have a bunch and be okay. So, anyway, I'm excited to jump into this one. So, you ready?
Yeah.
Let.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
If you thought my family owned a lot of hamsters, wait till I tell you about all the
Bongo.
cats we had. Just a heads up though, some of these cats are
Oh.
dead. They all lived 9 happy lives, none of them had a painful death. Except for one, maybe, we don't know. We'll get into that. So
Oh my God.
cats. Some people think
Hey.
cats are jerks and not as loyal or loving as dogs. And they're right, but if you think about it, cats improve our lives every day. Think back to YouTube in 2006. What was popular? Cat videos. If it wasn't for cats, we wouldn't have YouTube as a platform. Which I could make the argument is another jerk thing cats did.
my
Now, I'm a
God.
cat
Oh my
lover.
God.
And anyone who says they dislike cats has obviously never snuggled up with a cat and had it purr on your chest as you pet it for so long that you both fall asleep and all your anxieties melt away and the
This is
only
so
thing you care
specific.
about is your fragile feline friend. Or they're allergic.
Oh,
Honestly,
God.
I think I'm slightly allergic to cats as well. Because every time I snuggle up with one, my eyes get all watery, my nose gets all stuffy. But like,
I get the same way.
I can deal with that. Maybe this is what love feels
Love
like.
hurts.
People like to put everybody into 2 categories. Either you're a dog person or a cat person. But why do I have to pick just one?
I like that you
Can't I
animated.
look at these 2 animals and say that both of them have good qualities that make them amazing pets? Why can't I pick both? I'm bisexual for animals.
Alright.
That being said, here's all the cats I
Oh my
had growing up.
God.
So our family had just moved to our new
Oh, I wonder
house,
how
and
many
we're all
he's
getting
had.
ready to go to church when my older brother, who was outside for some reason instead of getting ready, heard noises coming from a bush. And when he went to investigate, he found a little baby tabby kitten. He told my parents about the cat, and they said its mom was probably looking for it.
Yeah,
If it was still there when we got back from church, then we could let it inside. And after we got back, my brother checked the bush, and the cat was still there.
Aw.
So we took her in, we fed her, and we decided to name her Shady after Eminem's The Real
Yes.
Slim Shady because she was an obnoxious
Yes.
cat and didn't like us at all. Yeah, but she's so cute though. And that's how our family got our one and only cat. One cat is enough. There were no more cats.
End of story.
Until one night when I was sitting at the kitchen table and through the window
There's
of the
another
back
cat.
door, I saw 2 yellow eyes
It's
staring
like the
at me.
same family.
It's
And as a
raccoon.
kid, I still thought monsters were real. So I pointed it out to my family, hey, there's eyes outside. And everyone turned and was like, what the? So we opened the back door and a piece of the night just walked into the house
Piece
like
of
it
the
lived there or
night.
something.
Just walked in.
Does this mean we have bad luck? Apparently, just waltzing in our house uninvited is a very effective strategy to get adopted because she ended up living with us for the rest of her cat
That's
life.
hysterical.
My older sister loved Sailor Moon, and in the show, there's this black cat named
gosh.
Luna. Spoiler alert, Luna's actually an alien that can turn into a
What?
human
Oh.
sometimes, but most of the time she's just a
Spoilers.
cat. So we named the cat after her, and little old Luna fit great in our home. We were your standard nuclear family with 2 cats. Just 2. We never got another cat ever again. Until one day, this other cat appeared in
Why
our
does it keep
backyard.
coming out of nowhere?
Why
There
does
was
he have
food
so
bowls
many
outside,
cats in
which
his
meant our
backyard?
backyard was basically a cat sanctuary for any cat that could jump our fence. And sometimes we would see this calico cat hanging out in our backyard. We didn't know if she already had a home, and she would run away from us if we got close. So we left out a 3rd food bowl for her. And then she invited some of her siblings along because 2 other cats decided to chill in our backyard.
dear.
And one of the cats was a boy, which meant we had to get all 5 cats neutered.
Oh,
and just like that, we
gosh.
more than doubled the amount of cats we had. We were feline pretty good. 3 more cats added to the family, cause why not? That's the perfect amount of cats if you ask me. I'm gonna name them now. What? We're not getting 3 more cats. 2 is enough.
Aw.
We can't just kick them out.
That
We're
one.
gonna find them a new home, but we're not keeping them. Okay. Also, you're not allowed to name them. What?
Hello,
If you
my
name
name
them,
is-
then you'll get attached to
true.
them, and we're not keeping them. So since our mom banned us from naming the cats, we called them the Calico Cat and the two other ones. And we kept calling them this until our mom found them a new home. Turns out that their new home was our home, because my mom never found them a new home. So we just left them food outside, and they were happy with that
That's
relationship.
hysterical.
They would let you pet them sometimes, and even sit on your lap, but if you tried to pick them up, they would hiss and bite you. They
Oh
did
my
not like
God.
being picked up or being inside. They were feral cats. One time it was raining, so we thought it would be a good idea to bring the Calico Cat inside, but she freaked out. She hissed and scratched us. She hated being inside more than she hated the
Oh my
rain.
God.
And by the way, cats can be very loud, like as loud as dogs. They just never raise their voices. They're too proper for that. So since she didn't like being inside, we just put her back outside in the pouring rain. We ended up naming the boy cat Spot, the other cat we named Pepper, and the Calico, we didn't change her name. We named her Calico. That's like naming a dog Golden Retriever or Chihuahua.
I love the
Sounds
name
a little
of
better, though.
Chihuahua.
But you know what is sad?
You spelled it
One
wrong,
day
too.
Spot
I
just
think he did that on purpose.
disappeared. He stopped showing up to the house, and we never saw him again. I hope he found a good home, but who knows, you know? Maybe he went off to start a second life, or a fifth or sixth life. Get it? Because they have 9 lives. Yeah, but he's probably dead.
Aw.
And then
Aw.
I was in high school when Shady died. She had a good home with us, but it was her time to go. So we were down to 3 cats, and we never got another cat ever again. But then one day, my parents were out on a walk. My mom saw a scrawny black
Why did
kitten
I
on the
see
side
so
of the
many
road, and she
cats?
said,
Where do they live?
I
And
know.
my dad said, no, keep walking, keep walking. And then on their way back from the walk, for some reason my dad didn't take a different route, the cat was still there, meowing at them.
Aw.
So my parents brought her home, and my twin sister named her Pepsi. My sister really loved Pepsi. I was more of a Coke person myself. But when my sister went off to college and I stayed home for community college, we let Pepsi outside
Don't.
one day, and she didn't come back.
No.
We didn't know how to tell my sister that her cat was missing, so we didn't, but we were all really worried. We put up missing posters, and after almost 2 months of being missing, she just appeared in the backyard.
Hello.
I don't know what happened in that 2-month period. She looked fine. Maybe she got adopted by another family, and now some poor family is missing their
She's
cat.
like
Maybe
looking
out
Maybe
the
she went
window.
looking for my sister and got lost. Maybe she started acting in some Japanese TV shows. Who knows? But we found her.
She just like.
We didn't even tell my sister that her cat had been missing until after we found Pepsi, so she wasn't very happy
Oh.
about that. Then Luna
Oh,
passed
she's a
away.
long-haired
It was
cat.
sad, but cats don't live forever. Sorry. Sailor Moon wasn't even a good show anyway. Now, longtime Odd Ones Out fans might know this next story. My older brother found another kitten at the gym he worked at,
It was
brought her
working out.
home, and named her Azula. But the name Azula didn't stick because we found out that Azula was a
Pokemon.
dude. I was the one, by the way, who saw Azula's firebenders and told everyone.
They
Wanted
didn't
to get that part of
check.
the story straight. So Azula's name had to change, and while this was happening, we had a French foreign exchange student living with us, and she didn't know the word for kitten, so she called him the baby cat.
Oh,
And then we
the
all
baby
started
cat.
calling him the baby cat, and now
Baby
that's his
cat.
name, baby cat. That's how he got his
Aw.
name, baby cat. Since we're on the topic of pets, I have something that I probably should have mentioned
Baby
a
cat.
while ago. For the most part, I try to keep this channel goofy and lighthearted, which is
Oh,
probably
gosh.
why I waited so
Oh,
long to
geez.
tell you this. But around Christmas of 2017, my dog Georgie passed away. You might remember her in some of my older videos. She was 13 years old, and just like the cats, it was her time to go. Yes, it was sad, but that's what happens to pets. They become your best friend, but they're not in your life forever. So if you have pets, remember to appreciate them now. I wouldn't have changed anything about Georgie's life. She was a good dog. Sorry, that part
He's
got a
gonna
little
make me cry.
personal. And my dog Poppy did not take Georgie's death very well, so my parents had to get an emotional support dog for their dog, and they got Jax, because he liked to jump, so he was their jumping Jax. Aw. Hello everyone, it's been a while since I posted one of these things. Between Thanksgiving and YouTube Rewind, I've been pretty busy. And speaking of YouTube Rewind, what did you guys think of it?
Gosh.
I mean, I liked it. And I'm not just saying that because I had a speaking role in the video. And no, I'm not salty that this year's Rewind is getting a lot of extra hate, even though I was featured more prominently in it. I'm fine with that.
Aw.
I get it. If I sound different, that's because I'm using a different microphone, and I'm tired. I wanted to do something new with this video in that I wanted to release a shirt to go along with
That's
the video.
awesome.
I'm always trying to keep my merch store fresh with
The
new
kitty
stuff,
cat
so
video
if you like the
or
video
shirt.
and you like cats, buy the
nice.
shirt.
So cute.
Man, I can't believe I did a whole video on cats and didn't even say the word Huge shout out to everyone who worked on this
Shiny.
video. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to
Tails.
make these videos as quick
Look at
as
these
I
little
do.
kittens.
They're not quick. So that's going to do it for this video. As always... Wait, what's this? It's Alex Clark challenged me to a chess boxing match? Oh, well, you're on,
Did he?
dude! Where is he?
Where is he?
Did he? There's so many people
I know,
challenging people to
challenging
fights.
people.
I don't know what's true and what's not true.
Yeah. That was that.
I try not
the
to
end
think
got me
about.
emotional.
Well, I'm trying not to think about it
I was trying to
because I've been
cry.
going through that. So.
Yeah. Actually, we were just having this conversation the other day about.
Nope. I don't want to talk about it.
Anyway.
We're all gonna
We'll
start
talk
crying
about
together.
we'll talk about the other portion. I know, the other portion of the video, which is cats. I don't have that much experience with cats.
I've
only
had
one.
3 cats.
Yeah, he's got more animal experience than I do, but I feel
I
like
have 1 cat now.
yeah,
His name is Ari. He's an orange cat.
he's really
And
sweet.
he's 16?
Yeah.
16, I could say.
I feel
Old.
like cat. Well, I feel like
He's got
that's
about
kind of-
4 or 5 years left.
Yeah, but I feel like he's in his like.
He's a runt, so he
senior
might be a
moment.
little bit longer than that.
Yeah.
He's tiny.
I feel like it really
Like-
is hit or miss though, because it's like.
I guess they never miss. Huh. Nicole's got a boyfriend.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he doesn't kiss. Yeah, no.
Oh my god.
Sorry, guys. That
Um,
song's been stuck in my head ever since they released it.
I feel like I've seen some cats
God,
who are like.
why did you say that?
Sorry. I know some cats who are like super sweet and cuddly, and then I feel like it's like the ends of a spectrum. They're either like really sweet and just want to chill, or they're just like spastic. I had a cat who was just like
Oh yeah, you did.
a spaz.
Oh,
Yeah,
I forgot
he was something else. But
Mine,
I loved him, but he was something else.
Ari's really relaxed. He just
Yeah.
you can't pick him up or
Yeah.
he doesn't like get angry. He's just like okay.
Yeah, he's like, let go now, please.
And then my other cats didn't like that either. I was Putty, who was a gray cat, gray and white, and then Sylvester. But I
like
couldn't
that
pronounce Sylvester when I was little, so I called him Fuzzy.
What a totally different name for the cat.
He had long fur.
Oh,
I couldn't pronounce Sylvester, so I said he's Fuzzy, and I just started calling him Fuzzy.
Aw. Well, that's cute though.
And he looked
I
just
like the
like
name Sylvester
he looked.
though.
He's named after Looney
Looney
Tunes
Tunes,
because
that's
he
what I
looked
figured.
exactly like him.
Really?
Yeah.
I love the Looney Tunes so much. That was a really cute video. I like the fact that he did the whole thing on cats, because
What kind of cats do you guys got? How many
Yeah.
cats do you guys have? How many have you had? Or if you don't have a cat or never had a cat, how about some puppers?
oh, I love puppers too.
Bark, bark.
You know how we feel
Well,
about puppers.
that's what made me, when he said something about that cat screaming or being loud, there's this dog at work. I work with dogs. And every time, it's an employee's dog.
Mhm.
Every time she leaves the room, it's like I think he's a beagle, but he's mixed with something. And every time she leaves the room, he's like, "Ah!" Like he literally screams. He's like, "Ah!" Like that.
Aw,
And
poor baby.
everybody in the whole building heard it and bust all the like there's 3 doors to get in.
Yeah.
Every single one of those doors open. We're all
something's
like,
wrong.
"What's happening?" Like,
Aw.
but it's just him, and he's like, "Huh?" Like, what happened? But he literally screams his head off every time she leaves the room.
Aw.
Yeah, God, it drives me. I was the only one like hysterically laughing because I think it's
It's
hilarious.
funny.
Ah!
I think your dog. I think Bailey does that when Sai leaves the room. So he's got 2 dogs.
No, I mean, like,
and
Legit scream. I'll
Screaming.
record it Sunday.
you'll have to send
If
it.
he ever does it again, I'll
And if
record
he
it.
if he does record,
I'll put it
we'll
on here.
Yeah, we'll put it on here too. But anyway, if you guys have any more Odd1sOut videos that you want us to watch, or any of the other animators videos, just let us know in the comments below. If you guys want to see more of us, make sure to check out the description box below, or our Snapchat, Instagram, and make sure to, oh my lord, I'm slipping, subscribe. Oh,
And-
also, hold on, before you start with your thingy, down in our bio, Nick also started a channel for his gaming, so if you guys want to check that out, that'd be
I'm a little
much
nervous and I have an anxiety, so don't judge me.
appreciated. The link is down there in the description for y'all.
Yeah, I'm working really hard on that, but we're still gonna stay consistent on this channel too.
Yes,
So
we're back. Haha.
I'm gonna try not being lazy anymore. So,
It's hard.
so thank you for watching, and
Have a good
have
Come
a good day,
on.
good night, good evening. Love you guys.
bye.
Bye.